This is the One Punch Man Season 3 booth happening right now at Anime Expo. I gotta say, I'm pretty surprised they went all out to give us just this incredible One Punch Man experience at the biggest anime convention in the United States, Anime Expo. I wish I was there, but thankfully lots of people are posting and we have some great content to share with you today. Lots of new One Punch Man artwork, tons of promotion, and a special message from the artist and the author, One and Yusuke Murata. Plus, we have some new hero visuals. We have Saitama's bedroom remade. We have tons of awesome things. But to start us off, we have a giant, and I mean massive, picture of Saitama up on the convention center in LA for One Punch Man Season 3 with the brand new visual. And I gotta say, it looks amazing. The art and the shading and the quality of the art just looks really, really good here. JC Staff has a ton riding on this. Basically, it's make or break for their studio, and they have to succeed with Season 3 of One Punch Man to both keep their studio and the series alive. Throughout the One Punch Man booth, there was a punching machine which fans lined up to take shots at, and they definitely put on a show. I'm wondering if this has anything to do with Viz Media buying the rights for One Punch Man. It seems like they have contributed a lot to the marketing materials, and they're doing a pretty good job. And here are our three brand new hero visuals for Homeless Emperor, Black Sperm, and President Ugly. Now, interestingly, in the manga, his name is Furher Ugly, but Furher was used for He Who Shall Not Be Named. So they've changed him to President Ugly, and for whatever reason, Evil Natural Water is called Evil Mineral Water in Season 3. Doesn't bother me too much. I guess they have some anime-specific names. It'll be a little bit easier for, I guess, Americans to understand. And we can take a look here and see how these characters looked from the webcomic to the manga to the anime. I think the character models look very, very good. I'm very happy with what I've seen so far. I'm really not worried too much. I mean, a lot of the Saitama pictures are pretty inconsistent, but we'll have to see what happens when we get to the show. Now, one important thing I want to point out for these characters, while they are introduced in Season 3, we're not sure yet if their big fights with the S-Class heroes are going to happen in Season 3 because we don't have an episode count yet. Now, if this season is 24 episodes, which I'm praying it is, it's most likely that we will get the big fights with these characters versus their S-rank counterparts. But if it's only 12 episodes, we'll probably only get the introduction of these characters. We won't actually get to really see them fight. But the fact that they've given us hero visuals gives me an element of hope that we will get 24 episodes, a 24 episode season. Fingers crossed, we're going to get the trailer tomorrow. And if in the trailer we see any of these guys fighting, then that's amazing news for One Punch Man. So far, it's looking pretty good. Like, I nothing to really like jump for joy and be like, oh my God, this is going to be better than Season 1. I seriously doubt it. But I think that JC Staff knows how much is on the line and they've given it tons of extra time, quality, and detail. And if you take a look at these art pieces and what they've done so far, I feel like it shows that, but praying to God here, it's not one PNG, man, where we just get like a PowerPoint presentation like Season 2. I really don't think it will be. I honestly really do not think it will be. And then here is Saitama's room remade. I thought this was hilarious. Just something fun for fans to walk around in his room where he spends his time. We got Genos in the apron cooking some dinner or washing dishes or something like that. And yeah, this was delightful. Special messages there on the wall from both One and Yusuke Murata. We'll get to those here in just a minute. And there are tons of new posters and new artwork. You can see here the designs, they seem very soft. We got two gradients of shading, not really that like sharp edge Murata style. Instead, it seems very soft, like a lot of curves and light shading, which typically you do for Sakuga animation. If you're going to do a lot of animation, a lot of movement, you want the characters to be more soft and less shading because you're going to have to redraw the character thousands of times. So the easier it is to draw and color, the more animation you can physically do. So here we have the Hulu and Crunchyroll exhibits. Both of them, I believe, will be airing One Punch Man Season 3. We just got confirmation today from Crunchyroll that they will be airing Season 3 on there. And tons of exhibits showing all the sorts of characters and their battles. And they really went all out here. I mean, I think it's super cool. I really, really wish I was there because I'm arguably the biggest One Punch Man fan on the planet. Arguably, obviously. obviously. Highlights from season 1, highlights from season 2, just great stuff. And here are the personal special messages from one who is the author. He even included some of his own art of Saitama holding some groceries after defeating a monster. And he says, I'm truly looking forward to the broadcast of One Punch Man Season 3. We wouldn't have been able to come this far without the support of fans. Season 3 will dive deeply into the thrilling new adventures of the S-class heroes. I want to thank the production team for their passion in bringing the spirit of the original manga to life and shaping it into a mesmerizing storyline that is unique to the anime. I'm happy to be sharing this excitement with you all. Please be sure to watch Season 3 with us, and thank you. Yeah, One and Murata both seem to be extremely humble and kind, and they really just love the genre. They love to draw. They love to write the story. So it's great to finally hear from One. And here we get a special new image drawn of Saitama from series artist Yusuke Murata, who says, hello, One Punch Man fans. This year marks the 10th anniversary for the first season of One Punch Man anime. Can you believe that? It's been 10 years since season 1 aired? That's crazy, dude. Lately, when I meet my young nephews and nieces at family gatherings, they tell me that they've been watching the anime and why they love this show. And I'm just amazed at how time flies. To be honest, guys, I started YouTube 10 years ago, 9 years ago, One Punch Man had just started airing and growing in popularity. At the same time, I feel a renewed sense of gratitude to the original author of the manga, One Sensei, the staff who have been tirelessly working on the series, and above all, the fans who have continued their support and for the show for so many years. This year, I'm thrilled to announce that season 3 of the anime is finally starting. After reading the script, all I can say is how excited I am to see how the anime will turn out alongside all the fans out there. Thank you so much for supporting One Punch Man. And yeah, that's what we have so far for Anime Expo, but tomorrow, I'm making this on Friday, and I believe that the trailer is going to be shown tomorrow. We should get something. I really doubt that they would do all of this and not release the trailer tomorrow. That'd be a huge letdown. They got to have it ready by now. They've been working on the season 3 for over 3 years. It's been 6 years since season 2 finished, but I believe the announcement for season 3 being in production was literally 3 years ago. So they've been working on it for minimum 3 years. There is an incredible amount of hype behind this season. Again, it is make or break, do or die. And JC staff, I think they know that they have to succeed here, but there could be a lot of production problems. The art in One Punch Man is highly detailed. You have things like Orochi, which will most undoubtedly be in CGI. And how is the fan base going to react to that after the debacle of season 2? Now, season 2 also, I'm pretty sure it was rushed in terms of the production schedule. And they've had adequate time now, which I'm sure JC staff was like, yo, if you want us to do season 3, you got to give us enough time to make it good. My bet is that it's going to be incredible. It's going to shock people with how good it is. It still won't be as good as season 1, but if you gave season 1 a 10 out of 10, I have a feeling this is going to be like an 8 or 9 out of 10. But we'll have to see. A lot on the line. So far, I'm pretty impressed with the hero visuals and the artwork we've seen, but it all really comes down to the trailer and the anime itself. Thank you guys for joining me today, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow for the trailer.